ó yàn, ó kalẹ̀ kako fún gbogbo mùtúmùwà.
Oluyole City, we are here. Ibadan. Check us out on 93.7 FM. Vintage.
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 Vintage. Vintage.
Vintage.
We are 93.7 FM.
For your non-stop entertainment, quality programming, unbiased news reportage.
Hello, welcome to the news on Vintage 93.7 FM, and these are the top stories.
Stay connected with Vintage 93.7.
Yeah, good afternoon, sport fans. Welcome to this week's edition of Weekend Sport coming from Vintage 93.7 FM. We are broadcasting from Oluyole in the city of Ibadan. Today is Saturday, the 18th day in the month of February 2023. My name is Toby Akintola. I'm your sports pal. Super excited to be here once again to give you the latest in the ever interesting, action-packed and sometimes controversial world of sport. Timothy is my studio manager this afternoon, and for 30 minutes we are going to be doing it together. Where Weekend Sport is for 30 minutes. Well, let's start with boxing this afternoon. Anthony Joshua's reason for fighting Jeremy Franklin didn't go that well with everyone, at least Barry McGregor. The former two-time unified heavyweight champion was asked about what motivates him to kind of fighting after suffering back-to-back defeat against Alexander Usyk during a press conference last week, where boxing fans were left divided after the British superstar admitted that he's only in for the money, despite his promoter Edin Hay insisting that he's hungrier than ever. Well, McGugan couldn't help but express his disappointment after listening to his answer, but says he can understand where he's coming from. Well, McGugan, 61, said that disappoints me really because he surely has earned enough money and he should be thinking about his legacy. Well, you know, whatever motivates a fighter, it is a very personal thing. For me, I was surprised at that, but it is not altogether surprising when fighters say, I just want to make money. Well, that is understandable, but I think if he wants to come back and win the title, he's got to pick the right opponent and just build himself up and give himself the best chance, and he has the ability to do so. Well, Joshua, 33, will stay on court for a rematch with Dillian Whyte in the summer if he wins. Whyte, of course, recently defeated Franklin via a controversial decision back in November. Well, let's move to athletics now. Our former Nigerian hurdler, sprinter and jumper, that's Shege Pobemi, has revealed that a majority of nation's track and field stars face the risk of serious medical issues. Whereas if the government is faced to stop the current trend of turning Nigeria into a marathon organizing nation. We're quoting him now. The truth is that we are wholly exposing our athletes to health problems because the marathon and half marathon races these days are too close to one another. Where Pogbemi, who is currently the technical director of the Athletic Federation of Nigeria, AFA, stated that the level of poverty in the country is beclouding the athletes' good sense of reasoning. But he says we have to start talking about it. The huge sponsorship monies being wasted on marathon races in Nigeria could be channeled to the athletes in various zones in the country, building up towards a league of mega final, just like a Diamond League. I call it waste because marathon races are not Nigerians' area of strength. The organizers of marathon races in Nigeria are only focusing providing the funds for Kenya, Ethiopians, the Ugandans to prepare themselves for major championships like the Olympics, Commonwealth Games, and the All-African Games. Whereas the strength of Nigeria is the short sprint and is being neglected. Well, let me also tell you that you can call into the studio line. Where the studio line is 0704 7000 Again, 0704 7000 We're calling to the studio line. Let's talk about sporting development this weekend. The Nigerian Professional Football League, the English Premier League. Let me tell you that the lunchtime kickoff in the English Premier League has started. And the last time I checked, the game between Arsenal and Aston Villa at Villa Park was 2-2 before I came into the studio. Well, let's now move to football. That's the king of sports here in Nigeria. We have matches coming up this weekend in the Nigerian Professional Football League, week 9 fixtures. Let me tell you that today, Nasarawa United will host Remo Stars. Academy Warriors will take on Kora United. At the Patami Stadium in Gobe. Gobe United will take on Plateau United. Well, tomorrow, Sunshine Stars of Akure will take on Wiki Tourists of Bauchi. Niger Tornadoes will take on Dakara FC. At the Samuel Ogbonimilia Stadium in Benin City, Bender Insurance will take on Eyimba Football Club of Aba. That's the top of the table clash. Shooting Stars of Ibadan at the Lekon Salami Stadium here tomorrow will take on Aqua United. Bayelsa United will take on Rangers International from Enugu. While Lobby Stars of Makurdi will take on Doma United. Well, the number to call in is 0704 7000 937. 0704 7000 937. Let's move to the international football scene now. We are starting with this devastating development from Turkey. Where Ghana footballer Christian Atsu, where he has been found dead over the building. Ghana footballer Christian Atsu has been found dead under the building where he lived in southern Turkey. That was after last week's massive earthquake. The ex-Chelsea winger, Turkish agent, confirmed. Where Asu's lifeless body was found under the rubble, Moritz Uzumende told reporters in Haiti where the player's body was found. Currently, more items are still being taken out. His phone was also found. Well, Asu has been scheduled to fly out of southern Turkey hours before the quake, but Ete's manager said on Friday, but the Ghana opted to stay behind after scoring the winner on February 5. So it's a confirmed news now. Christian Asu is no longer. Well, he's dead. He was found dead yesterday. But meanwhile, World Football Governing Body FIFA is to provide $1 million in emergency humanitarian aid following the earthquake in Turkey and Syria, which have claimed the lives of over 42,000. Many have also been rendered homeless after the earthquake. We're following consultation with the Turkish Football Federation and the Syrian Football Association together with international and local non-governmental organizations, where the aid will be used to purchase and distribute essential humanitarian items as well as to provide emergency and temporary shelter and protection. Where FIFA will continue to collaborate with the TFF and the SFA while monitoring the situation and deciding on further action. Where the FIFA Foundation was established in 2018, illustrating FIFA's strong commitment to give back and make a positive impact on the society. Well, meanwhile, the Confederation of African Football CAF has expressed sadness over the now confirmed death of Ghana international player Christian Atsu. But the condolence of CAF was dispatched this Saturday. The message reads, CAF President Dr. Patrice Motsepe, an African football family, conveys heartfelt condolences to his family and the Ghanaian football family. When Nigeria informed striker Victor Osimhen was on target yesterday for Napoli against Sassuolo, we're making it Osimhen's 100th career goal. Well, his milestone goal came in the 22nd minute as he received a long pass from Rabia and bullied two defenders who were on him. The Sassuolo defenders were expecting him to pass the ball, but he decided to go for goal from an acute angle, and it paid off as his shot went straight into the net. Well, with that 2-0 win, Napoli remain top of the league with 62 points from 23 games, while Inter are second with 44 and Atalanta third with 41 points. So Atalanta are third with 41 points. Napoli tops with 62 points, while Inter are second with 44 points. Well, the number again is 0704 7937. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Israel calling from Lagos.
Yeah, Israel calling from Lagos. You are listening to us from Lagos via the app, right?
Yes. Good to have you.
So what do you want to talk about? The English Premier League has started. Arsenal, Aston Villa. The last time I checked was 2-2. What was the latest?
The score is still 2-2, and I hope Arsenal won because I really want them to win the league this season. I really want them to win the league this season. I just hope this game ends to favor Arsenal today. Just hope it favors Arsenal today.
Okay. You still feel Arsenal can win the Premier League, right?
Yes, I'm very sure about that. I'm very sure, though there's too much pressure on the boys to win. There's too much pressure, at least. Just let them leave the cup for Arsenal this season. Just the Premier League alone for Arsenal this season.
Okay.
I'm sure the boys will do it.
Okay, you are sure Arsenal will still bounce back and win the Premier League?
Sure, yes, Arsenal. Even today's game, like it's almost about 5 minutes to go, but I'm still sure Arsenal can still put the goal in to win the game today.
Okay, thank you so very much for joining us, Isdre, from Lagos, right?
Yes.
Okay.
From Lagos. You are really doing a good job.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for the update.
Yeah. Well, meanwhile, Victor Osimhen sustained an injury yesterday, and that is causing panic in the camp of the league leaders Napoli as season entered a crucial period. Well, Osimhen was substituted in the 84th minute as he walked to his tie when Napoli officials are sweating over his fitness ahead of their Champions League round of 16 tie against Frankfurt this week. Victor Osimhen is in hot form at the moment. He's scoring goals from left to center for Napoli. We just hope that we'll be able to replicate that into the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Don't forget the African Cup of Nations qualifier will kickstart again in March. And you expect Victor Osimhen to be firing at all cylinders for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Well, let's move to the European football scene right now. Well, the lunchtime kickoff is still going on at Villa Park. Aston Villa up against Arsenal. And the update is that the game is still 2-2 at Villa Park. At 4 p.m. Nigerian time, Brentford will host the Crystal Palace. Brighton and Hove Albion at the Amex Stadium will take on Fulham. Chelsea at Stamford will take on Southampton. Well, Nottingham Forest will take on champions Manchester City. Well, same time Wolverhampton will take on Bournemouth. At Tyneside later today as a late kickoff, Newcastle United will take on Liverpool. The time for that game is 6:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Well, tomorrow, Manchester United will be at Old Trafford. We take on Leicester City. The time for that game is 3 p.m. Nigerian time. Tottenham Hotspur will take on West Ham at 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. We're going to Spain now in the Spanish La Liga. Real Sociedad will take on Celta Vigo. The game should have started by now. Real Betis will take on Rayo Vallecano by 4:15 p.m. Nigerian time. Mallorca will take on Villarreal. Osasuna will be up against Real Madrid. Well, tomorrow, HA will take on Espanyol at 2 p.m. Nigerian time. Rayo Vallecano will take on Sevilla by 4:15 p.m. Nigerian time. Barcelona will take on Cadiz. Atletico Madrid also take on Atletico Bilbao. Hello? Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Victor from Ocean State.
Okay, Victor from.
To be precise.
Okay, Victor from Ocean State. What do you have to say?
Yes. Well, there are a couple of interesting things from across the football world, but I think I love to talk about the Man United takeover.
Okay.
As a United fan, I think you understand why I have to talk about that.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting piece of news for us at this moment. I think they've narrowed down the bid to two bidders.
Okay.
One from Qatar and actually from, of course, the British. The richest man in Britain.
Yeah.
I think the thing with Ratcliffe is he's actually trying to do to us what the Glazers did, buy the club and accrue some debt, which I think at this moment isn't what we really want. So the news with Qatar is a very interesting news for every United fan right now.
So Victor, you feel that selling Manchester United to that Qatar businessman will, of course, improve the lot of the team?
Yes, judging by this really good stuff for us as a team, both present and the future. Of course, we have to look the future now. The present is almost gone, so it's a massively interesting news for to be United fans. I think at this moment.
I know you like Manchester United. Tomorrow, United will be playing. You are playing against Leicester City tomorrow, right?
Yes, Leicester City.
And you think you can win that game?
Yes, we can.
All right.
Yeah, because the team spirit is high, so we can.
Okay. Thank you so very much for joining us, Victor.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Well, in Italian Serie A today, Sampdoria will take on Bologna. The time for that game is 3 p.m. Monza will take on AC Milan by 6 p.m. while Inter Milan will take on Udinese at 8:45 p.m. Nigerian time. Well, tomorrow, Atalanta up against Lecce by 12:30. Fiorentina up against Empoli by 3 p.m. Nigerian time. Salernitana will take on Lazio by 3 p.m. Nigerian time. Juventus will play away to Spezia. The time for that game is 6 p.m. While AS Roma will take on Verona. When the German Bundesliga, Bochum will take on Freiburg. Borussia Mönchengladbach will take on Bayern Munich. VfB Stuttgart will take on Cologne. Wolfsburg up against RB Leipzig. While 6:30 p.m. Nigerian time to do, Frankfurt will take on Werder Bremen. On Sunday, Union Berlin will take on Schalke 04, 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Borussia Dortmund will take on Hertha Berlin, while Bayer Leverkusen will take on Mainz. In other news, Limasin has left his role as a Premier League official by mutual consent in the wake of the VAR controversy in the match between Arsenal and Brentford. Limasin, who was the video referee for the game, incorrectly allowed the busy equalizer by Everton to stand in the 1-1 draw after apparently forgetting to draw the line that would have found Christian Nogard was offside. Well, Arsenal were offered an apology by the Professional Game Match Officials Limited, who admitted that the mistake was as a result of human error. However, Web Chief Refereeing Officer at the PGMOL called a meeting in the week with his officials to discuss these and further high-profile errors. Where PGMOL can confirm that video assistant referee Lee Mason has departed the organization by mutual consent, they wrote in a statement. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Toby.
Yeah. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Abiodun, calling from Ibadan.
We're in Ibadan.
Calling from Akuba, Ibadan.
Okay, what do you have to say? You have just 2 minutes to the end of the program.
Yeah, quick one. Let me start from the death of Christian Atsu. The pity that at the end of the day or at the end of the whole research. So we love the guy to the happening that happened in Turkey a few days back.
Yeah.
And don't forget, this guy has been on track ever since this happened. But at the end of the whole whatever was founded, lifeless, and that's very 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 pathetic. So it's a great loss to Africa, but then there's nothing anybody can do about that. So another thing is Arsenal. I think
just 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Our time is up.
Oh, okay. Sorry. If Arsenal really want to win the Premier League, then they need to do more. Okay. They need to curb the issue of conceding early goals.
Okay.
I think that if they can work on that, so we can continue to talk about Arsenal for Premier League.
Okay.
So doing a great job.
Thank you so very much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Well, my time is up on this week's edition of Weekend Sport. Well, on behalf of my studio manager this afternoon, that's Timothy. My name is Toby Akintola, your sports bar. Well, join me on Monday at 9 a.m. for Sports Lane on this same station. It's Vintage 93.7 FM Ibadan. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm out of the studio.